Hi, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, covering a very consequential, I think, consequential story that just dropped in the news. So, Cardi B, after 3 long years in federal court, has been awarded at least $1 million in a libel case that she's had going on against a YouTuber whose channel you could find on the platform under Unwind with Tasha K, or you can just, search her up under the name Tasha K to go over some of the basic details here. The MC is being awarded at least $1 million in the case against the YouTuber whose real name is Tasha K. According to the publication, K was found liable on 3 separate counts after claiming Cardi was a prostitute, took drugs, and contracted STIs, among other things. Monday's verdict followed a 2-week trial per billboard, and Cardi was awarded $1.25 million in damages, with the potential of that money growing. Cardi's legal victory comes after she testified earlier this month that she felt extremely suicidal in response to the YouTuber's claims that she also felt defeated and depressed and didn't want to sleep with my husband. Cardi also said that she had to go to therapy as a result of the claims, and that only an evil person could do what Tasha did to her. At one point, Keeb admitted in court that she posted lies about Cardi, but soon backtracked on the comments when lawyers examined her. Ultimately, the YouTuber was found guilty by the jury to be liable for invasion of privacy through portrayal in a false light and intentional infliction of emotional distress per billboard. Keeb's legal team can now appeal the verdict to a federal appeals court. There's her tweeting about the situation here, talking about, getting back to work after the whole thing. So let me give my thoughts on this because I have some feelings on both sides here. I will get one feeling out of the way because it is maybe sort of a short worry. Whenever we see anything like this playing out in a court of law, or even something as, simple as like Twitter TOS, it usually drags out people who, are very pro-free speech. We got to be able to say whatever we want to say. There is part of me that is concerned about that, but simultaneously, defamation is a thing. I have had to deal with defamation things before in the past, but like diving into this story further than what this article offers, really makes the whole situation look like it should have fallen in Cardi's favor. Because at the end of all of this, I think this is really a matter of Tasha K misusing her platform in really just like the worst way that she could. Now, if you look up Tasha K's YouTube channel and, you go through her video history, you'll see that she's made tons and tons and tons of videos on Cardi B. Lots of videos on Cardi B. Lots of videos, in fact, like, responding to the ongoing drama and, lawsuit she was having with Cardi B, in fact. A lot of it really goes back to this video over here, which miraculously is still up on YouTube. I mean, I guess as a part of the suit or the settlement, there wasn't an agreement to have this video taken down. I guess it's interesting that it's still up. But Tasha K has an interview here with someone who alleges to be Cardi's ex-friend, knows her, was in similar circles to her, and, is kind of spilling all these details. She was a prostitute. She did all these drugs. She, has an STD. It's a very long conversation, but Tasha K, even for somebody who runs like, a gossip channel, a gossip blog, a gossip thing, is just kind of letting this lady speak on everything and anything that she wants about Cardi B and not really pushing on any of it, questioning any of it, questioning the legitimacy of it. And not only did she seem completely unconcerned with the potential inaccuracy of this conversation and other videos that she made on Cardi B, like in other videos that you could find on this platform where she's kind of discussing this situation, engaging with it, talking about it, she's really like treating this whole thing like beef. she's treating this whole thing like it's hip hop beef, like going at Cardi, attacking her like she's trying to prove something. And lady, you run a gossip YouTube channel. Even in this video, admits to potentially saying things about her that she knows are not true.
Bitch, I knew it was fake, and guess what? Because I knew it was motherfucking fake. Guess what? I still made that shit go motherfucking viral, okay?
So, I mean, look, I'm a pretty big advocate of free speech. And when I talk about free speech, I mean, like, you know, the government not coming down on you. You know what I mean? The government not putting you in jail or you not ending up in court simply because, you know, you've made a statement, you have a point of view, you've put an opinion out there. You know, I firmly believe in people's freedom to express themselves without being put in jail. But this woman was using her platform to, like, be malicious toward another person, to try to take down another person's reputation, and was doing so with total falsehoods, knowing that she was again not relaying truthful information. And, you know, I mean, I know that Cardi B is a very famous, very rich rapper. And for many of you, as a result of that, she may be on, you know, sympathy or interest. Like, you know, why do I care about what's going on in Cardi B's life? But, you know, I feel bad for her because, you know, going to court, even though she did win, like she had to provide information about her medical history to sort of like, you know, prove that the STD stuff was not true. You know, again, if you dig into Tasha K's video history, if you dig into this interview and you dig into, you know, some of the responses that she's been putting out, like she has been completely unapologetic. Like, it's clear that she has been, you know, using her platform and using, you know, her gossip sphere to kind of torpedo Cardi B. Maybe not because I feel like she had anything against her personally, but merely because she felt as if she could turn this into, you know, a big like, hey, look at me, 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 look at me situation. And, you know, kind of get as many views and as much attention off of it as she could. But like looking at the outcome here, you now owe over $1 million to this woman. And, you know, at the end of it, like, you know, looking at her social media, looking at her channels, her, you know, I'm not anybody to shit on anybody's numbers. I'm not the most popular YouTuber on this fucking platform. You know what I mean? But like her channel's not that big. She nets like a few million views a month, which, you know, is good. You can make a living off of that. I'm not shitting on anybody doing those numbers, but like those numbers are not... Those numbers are not go to court with Cardi B numbers. They're really not go to court with Cardi B numbers. I mean, certainly I would stand up for myself in you know, this situation if what I was saying was the truth or merely just an opinion. But like go to court with a multimillionaire rapper over shit that I know is a lie? That I know is a lie, like ridiculous. Ridiculous. So again, maybe some of you, maybe some people who have come across this story are a little concerned over the way the narrative may look from the outside. Oh, look at Cardi B, big multimillionaire rapper, you know, bullying a YouTuber who's way smaller than her, so on and so forth. But, you know, it really is the case that Tasha K was using her platform in the most negative, toxic, and disgusting way. Let me know what you guys think about this story and everything down in the comments. Let me know what you think of some of those, you know, videos and clips if you check them out for yourselves. And yeah, you know, subscribe today. Over here next to my head is another video that you could check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Cardi B, forever.